Mr. Springsteen. Så, mine damer og herrer, vi har i Sønderjyske landets i særklasse bedste frivillige hjælpere. Det er ildsjæle, som lægger masser af timer, hjerter og sjæl i at hjælpe Sønderjyske og give tilskuere, fans og sponsorer en rigtig god oplevelse. Vi er enormt stolte og taknemmelige over vores fantastiske team af frivillige hjælpere til kontinentet, og indtil kontinentet kommer, er der i denne uge og i løbet af weekenden op mod 200 forskellige frivillige hjælpere, som har løftet de mange opgaver. Og mine damer og herrer, kan I give alle de frivillige hjælpere en stor hånd først? Tusind tak til de frivillige hjælpere. Og så kan I jo også godt se, at der står en mand på ismaskinen. Så har vi her et menneske, som har gjort det til en livsstil at være frivillig hjælper. Han er der på hjemmebane, han er der på udebane, han er der tidligt, han er der sent uge efter uge, og han har gjort det i overvis, mine damer og herrer. Han er kontrollør, og I kender ham alle sammen for hans altid smilende, imødekommende og rolige væsen. Han er bare så værdsat og en super fin fyr. Han fylder 60 år i dag, og hvor skulle han ellers være på sin 60-års fødselsdag, end at være sammen med os her i Friis Arena. Giv en kæmpe stor hånd til en hædersmand, John Lexheim. Og John, tak. Tak for alt, hvad du gør for andre, og tillykke med din fødselsdag, John. I en sidste æresrunde, mine damer og herrer, så giv ham lige en hånd med på vejen rundt. Tusind tak, og John, endnu en gang tillykke med fødselsdagen, og tak for alt, hvad du gør for os.
alle hold. Altså, vi må bare spille den indtrækkamp, der skal spilles. Vi skal være professionelle, vi skal spille for at vinde. Vi skal være altid for at vinde, specielt her på vores egen liga. Så det er det eneste.
Så er det et sted, og det er sjovt, at du kommer op af, jeg ved, at du ringer dine holdkammerater, og du kender nogen fra bestyrelsen der, så det er godt lidt sjovt at spille med.
Ja, helt klart. Det er jeg glad for til den tid, hvor også der er så mange bevægelser, men også en tid også at spille lidt foran det. Han havde en fantastisk tid derovre, og de der ikke været tilbage, nu har jeg også en tæt forhold til det. Så det skal nok blive til det.
Præcis. Tak for snakken, så er det ikke god kamp.
Yeah, I thought it was we were a little sloppy at times, and they scored a couple chances, and I thought we still deserved a better outcome, but that's hockey.
And now here we're shortly a couple of hours before the game in Sunderland. We have another game going on here. The guys are shooting nothing, so we need desperately to win tonight to go on to the finals.
Yeah, we're not really looking at their game. We just want to focus on our game and take care of business, and that's why we're here. We're here to win tonight, and that's what we're going to do.
Thank you very much. Good game tonight.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Sønderjyske at Vojens Frøs Arena and the Continental Cup Group E semi-finals. The teams are, we'll start with the Nottingham Panthers, number 1, Jackson Whistle, 2, Daniel Fick, 6, Jason DeSantis, 7, Robert Lakovic, number 9, Brett Pelini, 14, Jordan Kelsall, 15, Carl William Quist, 17, Dylan Malmqvist, number 20, Mark Madsen, 21, Jack Hansen, 25, Joshua Chetlow, 27, Brian Connelly, 28, Gino Levine, 37, Kevin Carr, 41, Samuel Herr, 48, Julian Talbot, 74, Oliver Betteridge, 88, Jonathan Levy, 92, Brett Bulmer, and 95, Carl Adam Deutsch. Sønderjyske stiller i aften med følgende hold. Nummer 3, Christian Tilford. Nummer 5, Michael Rikkel. Nummer 7, Rasmus Lyø. Nummer 11, Benny Nielsen. 13, Mads Lund. 16, McGregor Sharp. 18, Daniel Hansen. 19, Martin Eskildsen. 21, Anders Førster. 22, Daniel Galbraith. 24, Anthony Nairo. 29, Phil Lane. 31, Patrick Galbraith. 46, Daniel Madsen. 56, Oliver Gass Nielsen. 60, Steffen Frank. 61, Anders Bik. 62, Mathias Hansen. 76, Constant McKinnon. 86, Joshua McDonald. Og nummer 95, Nikolaj Henriksen.
you've got the headphones, you can hear me, so we know we're broadcasting. So if you're listening at home, Guy knows that we're broadcasting. Hi from Denmark. Hi being spelled H-E-J. But that's how you say hello as the home side. Sonny Yuski here in Vogens. You'll hear the fans chanting Vogens. That's the town they live in. Anyway, we don't need happy endings. We don't need fairy tale endings. We just need to get the job done tonight. Guy Doucet's joining me, Gary Brown, in the commentary booth here at the Vogens Arena. Panthers will be stepping onto the ice in their white Continental Cup jerseys, and the maths is totally simplified. We spent hours last night working it all out, and thanks to the bizarre decision by the Hungarian coach to pull his netminder not once but twice when it couldn't affect his team's opportunity, it presented Amiens with extra goal difference. So right now tonight, Guy, Nottingham know it's simple. A point, Panthers qualify. A win, Panthers win the group.
Yeah, it's simple, and I think we stressed a bit over the first game there today, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect the way we prepare, the way we play. The guys want to come here and get a win, and we know that if we get a regulation win, we win the group.
Adam Deutsch is back in the lineup. He took warm-up. He didn't look too bad. He looked like he was moving okay, so he's in the lineup. Kevin Carr starts in next.
Yes, Adam really wanted to play. He felt like he was good enough to play, so his little rest tomorrow helped him out, and he's good. He's ready to go tonight.
And at the other end of the ice, number 31, Patrick Galbraith, the 33-year-old ex-DEL, ex-Sweden, ex-Denmark, and of course, ex-Panthers. He had a 92.4% save percentage with us in season 17-18, but then turned down his contract offer to stay here in his hometown to play alongside his brother Daniel, 5 years his junior, and listed on the defensive corps. I just want to mention one guy. Mads is his Christian name. His surname on the list is Lund, but he's listed as Mads Olund. He's the only Irish player I know at this level, but he's got a Danish passport. He's not really called Olund. I just noticed it. I thought it was quite twee that he was called Mads Olund. Look out for Mads. He's wearing, lucky for some, 13. So here we go. Panthers need a point. It's 3-2-1 in this competition. 3 for a win in regulation. And if Panthers did that, they tie Sonderjyske on 6 points. 2 teams tied. You separate them by results between the sides. So Panthers would be first place team for the awards ceremony at the end of this game. Here we go. Our referees tonight are from Hungary and Belarus. The Hungarian team didn't do us any favours. Let's see what the referee does. Panthers hustle to get control of the puck, and it's flicked around the boards. Down in the corner, Brett Perlini gets help. And Jake Hansen gets it across to the advancing Brian Connolly. He gets past his man, throws a soft one. Galbraith gives a rebound up straight away. Panthers have stolen it back. Connolly backhands it to the danger area, flicks it to the danger area. Now the Danes get a chance to clear. Kevin Carr covers up. Thank you, John, for the text. We're getting through loud and clear. Face off in Panthers zone. Both these sides are up for this one now because both want to win the group D.
Yeah, it's a big one for Sonderjyske too. I think they're going to go down. They're going to go hard tonight. They want to win the group. Obviously, we're here in their own building. They're not gonna. It's not going to be an easy one, that's for sure.
If they were to win in regulation, of course, we'll be going home and not coming to the final in January. So there's a lot of incentive for Nottingham. A tip goes just wide. Guy Lepin gets to the rebound. Here's Brett Bulmer. Sends it down the middle. William Chris can't get to it. They whistle it down for icing against the Nottingham Panthers, and the same 5 have to stay on the ice. But the Danish side not changing their lines behind the play. Fresh legs on already. Face off to the left of Kevin Carr. The Vosges team also looking for a clean sweep. They want to win 3 out of 3. Sticking from Mark Matheson, but it's the Danes who come up with it. It's not kept in at point. And the goal scorer from last night, 60, throws it to the far corner. That's Stefan Frank. He's one of the Danish players here. They have quite a few imports on the roster, though, not quite as many as us.
No,
you know, you go down the list and there's a few international flags, 1, 2, 3 Canadians up front, an American, 2 Finns on defense.
No, there's quite a few imports in the Danish league, and obviously Sonderjyske is one of the biggest club in this league, so they got their full ratio of imports for their domestic season.
Panthers got it over the blue line and cleared it down the ice, but the Danes backhand it back into our zone. Back to point. They're trying to tee it up. He's giving it away. Panthers on a breakaway. Ollie Bettridge one-on-one with Patrick Galbraith. Pad save. Pad save by Galbraith to deny Ollie from Ockbrook. Adam Deutsch's first shift, he got into a tangle. There's a bit of physicality about it. Steno O'Kaney's gone for a change. I think he's come through his first outing since injury in the first game, when it happened with just 31 seconds to go in the match against Amiens. It's turning a little bit physical. I'd like to think that would suit the Panthers, Guy.
Yes, it's a very fast-paced game. You can see the Danes are here to play. I don't know how physical it would stay. It's still early in this game, but I think we're up for the challenge.
Well, it needed that interception on the glove from number 5, Mike Little, one of the Americans on this Danish side. He sent the Sonderjyske team in, but here come the Panthers the other way. Jake Hansen to the trailer, back to the front, Brett Perlini, deflection, Panthers take the lead after 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Nottingham Panthers 1, Sonderjyske 0.
Very aggressive by Sonderjyske there. They got caught on the 4-on-2, and good execution by Connolly. Give it back to Pearls in the slot, and he doesn't miss.
No, it's not his first goal. The Panthers fans making a lot of noise on that one. There's the flag that did my head in when it was being sewn and put together about 20 years ago. But she's done a good job, our lash, because it's still there.
It's lasting.
It's still together. And it's being flown loud and proud by the travelling Panthers fans. And no surprise, it's the Panthers making all the noise at the moment. The home fans have got their drummers, and the away fans are making the bigger racket. Snapshot just off target from Brett Bulmer. Mark Matheson sends it round the back. William Cripps can't get to it. Guy Lepine goes over. You know he's going to do everything he can to keep possession. Panthers, arms gone up. Panthers have got incoming. Galbraith goes to the bench. It's going to be 6 skaters against 5 for the time being, and then a 5-on-4 power play to the home side. I don't think it was Lepine who was penalised.
No, I think it was Talbot on the second trip. Maybe that's why he called it, because he was a bit lenient on Lepine there.
Diagonal dump by the Danes. Jordan Kelts has gone on the ice to add a little bit of speed. Tripping's the call. And it is Julian with double L Talbot sitting down for 2 minutes. So a big power play for the home side. '19 scored a few goals for them. Eskilsson. Half fans are singing Patrick's name. Just to remind him what he might be missing back in Nottingham, where we've got more than one coffee shop, more than one gas station, more than one grocery store, and we've even got 2 ice pads. Let's have a look at the Vosges power play. They've worked it across to the left corner, taking it in. Panthers holding the shape. Soft one to the front. Matheson hustles off a stick, glove down and kept into the attack zone, but Panthers have robbed it. 3-on-2 if they use the extra body. Sam Herr has a look, throws it at the net, in and out. Oh, Patrick Galbraith's leather glove.
I think that hit the post, Gary.
Maybe it's a bit of both.
A bit of, yeah, or the side of the net, but I heard a ding.
The Danes go D to D and then carried into the corner, trying to use the man advantage. Big shot comes in. Kevin Carr sees it through a forest of legs, gets it to the corner. The Danes keep it in. Same guy shoots it in, long range again. Straightens his helmet up afterwards. He put so much effort into the shot. That was 76. D-man Constant Mäkinen, one of the Finns. This is him again, but he's... Oh, you need the puck when you shoot, son. Kevin Carr had that for quite a while before the whistle come. Stefan Frank was number 60 with the big shots on this side. Kill's gone well so far. We've had 125 of it. Last 35. Special teams could be key tonight.
Yes, of course. It's in a tournament like this, specialties are key. We've been clinical on the power play early on in this tournament, and I think now it's our penalty kill that has to be good tonight.
Panthers get the warning from the Danish linesman at the face-off circle. Ollie Betteridge, a little restricted because of the warning, then doesn't win the draw. The Danes go right shot, it's in, it's loose in front. Duge puts a stick in, Panthers put a stick in, Ollie gets it forward. Here comes Jason DeSantis, takes it in, throws it round. Panthers don't go harebrained in, there's still 15 seconds of man advantage, but puck couldn't be in a better place behind Patrick Galbraith's net. And the Danes bring it forward. No offside. You can hear Patrick Galbraith banging his stick on the ice because Julian Talbot's out as Christie brings it forward, and as he's shooting, he just put a stick in. Julian Talbot gets a shot away, but another stick comes in to deflect it to the corner. Panthers can't keep it in the zone. The Danes can't keep possession, and it's back across now with Danny Fick. Here's Adam Deutsch. The more shifts you get, the better I'm feeling about him, Dean.
Yeah, no, he probably needs a few shifts to get back into rhythm and gain confidence that he's okay, but so far so good.
Big pad stick save from Patrick, but Panthers hustle to it. That's going to be an icing whistle. Oh no, they're claiming it was deflected. The invisible man deflected that one. David McCallum, you wouldn't remember that TV series, Guy. Here's John Rowe. Go, Johnny, go. Gets to the front. Makes room. Backhand shot. Something got in the way of it. It came back out. Panthers have possession. Neutral ice. Brett Bomer gets the big wheels moving. Goes to the corner. Sends it right round. Mark Matheson can't get to it before it comes out. And it's in the neutral zone now with Brian Connolly. Late hit came in there. Brian Connolly having words with 18. That's Daniel K. Hansen, 18. He's wearing a mask, although he's listed as being 24 years of age.
Yeah, he must be injured. I don't know him or know what's up with him, but he's definitely old enough to wear a half visor.
I think Guy Lepin's just wished him happy Christmas early. I think I can see him shaking from here, and we're 200 feet away. That must be quite an intimidating conversation when Guy says, calm down.
Yeah, for sure.
With a French accent. Sava. Oh, they pick it off though. They've kept it in the zone. Sent it round the back. Matheson reads the play, gets to it, turns away from his man, spins away from his man, and then sends it down the wing. And Panthers have the opportunity to bring it forward. Guy Lepin slams the brakes on, has a look. Gives it out to Ollie Betteridge. Ollie Betteridge, Panthers controlling the puck. Hansen goes after him, then finishes his hit on Lepin. Maybe he wasn't intimidated.
Yeah.
Oh, Samher nearly poke checked. Marcus tries to throw a hit and successfully bumps a Dane offside. Oh. Well, in Continental Cup terms, he's got a little bit feisty. Tidy time check time with Annie's Burger Shack. 12-12 to go in the first period. So, just a reminder of the maths. A point and Panthers go through to the Continental Cup final. A win, Panthers go through as champions of this stage, group champions. Well, that's got to go other end. Yes, well done, linesman. That is the rule. That's what it says in the IIHF rule book. If you know you're offside and you continue to play, it should go the other end. And it's the first time I've seen it.
You asked for it yesterday a couple of times.
I know.
Finally they gave it to you, Gary.
It's one of my pets. You know, that along with the people on Travel News saying the accident of the queue is caused by an earlier accident as opposed to the one a week on Tuesday. Of course it happened earlier. It must have happened before the queue. That's a pet hate at the moment, I know. Samher loses out in the corner. Little brings it forward. Adam Deutsch steps in, gets a piece of it, keeps it in. Captain Hurt throws it to the front. Jake Hansen couldn't get a piece of it. Galbraith sticks it upstairs, but it hits the glass, not the netting. The Panthers still in the attack zone. Sam Hurt can't keep it in the zone, even though number 5, Mike Little, has lost his stick. Panthers have to regroup. Rink wide across. Jake Hansen turns it inside. Sam Hurt with a shot. Block it upstairs. This time it does hit the netting. Goes over the glass, and it's a souvenir for a Panthers fan. Good start to the game.
Yeah, really high pace. Kind of what I expected, you know. The Danes are going to come hard, and they never really give up on any play. They backtrack really hard. They forecheck hard. And we're a good team when we get puck possession and we work them down low in their own zone, and I think that's what we've shown we can do.
Well, there's an awful face-off. Jordan Kelsel getting ice time. Panthers using as many bodies as they can. It's the third game in 3 nights. We're used to back-to-backs. They're not really used to even back-to-back games. The Danes, it's lobbed forward. Robert Lakovic steals it on the boards, spins it round the back. Julian Talbot puts a stick in, turns away from his man, just about keeps possession, tries to get it to Robert Lakovic, just can't. And the Danish defence trying to get it out. Tied up in the corner. Lakovic goes down on one knee, sends it back into the corner. Now they have a chance to clear the Danes. They launch an attack down the left wing. Ryan Connolly's covering his man. He spins and turns. The deflection off the Nottingham stick helped. The pad blocked by Brian Connolly. It's gone across round the back. Danny Figg couldn't get it in. Panthers have poke-checked it off the stick of Julian Talbot into neutralise, and the Danes bring it back in. Cool as a cucumber. Connolly.
Very poised, Brian. He's been all year.
And he's got the puck now to Ollie Bettridge. Panthers winning in the corner. Back out. John Rowe shoots. Blocked. Backhanded round the back. There's no one at home for the Nottingham Panthers. It's cleared by Constant Mackinnon. And then he plays it across to his defensive partner. Danish side's got it down the corner. They're playing with urgency because they're trailing by a goal to nil with the halfway mark having passed us. Go Johnny, go Rowe, sends it into the corner, tries to collect his own dump, gets help from Captain Sam Herr, squirts kindly for the Danes, and they bring it forward. 16 turns it across, 2-1-0, backdoor, hits the post, and Kevin Carr picks it up. The Danes got in numbers, backdoor, not one, but two available for the shot.
Yeah, their defensemen are very active, and they join the rush. You see there's two defensemen or one defenseman joining the rush, and they get a really good chance backdoor.
Well, they should have put it away, and they didn't. That's what the coach will be telling them. Their coach, by the way, everyone, is Mario Simeone. Recognise the name? Played for Cardiff in the Super League. In fact, when he played for Cardiff, he had 27 points in 36 games. He only had the 1 year there. He's actually, I think, been coach here, either side of former Panther, former Sheffield Steeler, Dan Seaman. Dan Seaman is the spread in a Simeone sandwich.
Wow.
Panthers getting forward, it's a 2-on-1. Jake Hansen takes his man on, comes round, can't get the shot away. Can DeSantis, backhand, shoots. Galbraith sends it upstairs. Referee tries to catch it, son, stick to ice hockey, you're not good at cricket.
Good rush there from the Panthers. Jake with a block shot, but it goes right to DeSantis' stick.
Yeah, close. Attack came on the 11-minute mark, now to face off to the right of Patrick Galbraith. Panthers win the draw, but 60 steps in to take it down the ice. Stefan Frank, then the whistle down for being offside. 8:40 to go, first period. Bench looks up. D. Guys waiting to come on, standing up, leaning on the boards, watching. You have to imagine they're chirping the opposition as they skate past. You know, wishing them well. Good luck today, you know, that sort of thing.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Yeah. It's been great, you know. We love it. Hotel's been nice. Things like that, you know. We might have a language lesson later. I've learned some more Danish words. Panthers send it round. Brett Bulmer tries to poke check it. Can't get it back. And that man number 60's been getting an awful lot of ice time. Stefan Frank, 30-year-old. He's from Haderslev in Denmark.
Yeah, he was very good last night in their win against the French side Amiens. He created the second, or he scored the second goal, I think, and he created the last one. He's a key player for them.
I thought Amiens this afternoon played a lot more disciplined positionally. They were in the right places. They seemed a bit chaotic last night. They did it well tonight. They deserved their goals. It's not their fault.
Yeah, they did. No, they did. They played well, and
for no good reason. This time it's a block by 61. Can't get to that one though. Panthers have got it in deep. It was out of the reach of Anders Bjell. He's only 18. Panthers behind the net. Danes come up with it, but good hustle. Brett Bulmer, long reach, big stick, gets it in, Panthers get it to the corner. William Quist hustling to try and win possession for the Panthers. The Danes send it down the ice, doesn't go through the blue paint. Icing is the call. Danes have to keep their legs on, tired. Panthers get fresh legs on, all 5 of them. Big line change by the Nottingham Panthers. Committee meeting at that face-off. Panthers getting back to Matheson. Matheson doesn't take the opportunity shot. Keelepin throws one in, straight into the logo. And Patrick Galbraith covers that one up. I just feel there's been more action at Paddy Galbraith's end of the ice.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like I said earlier, our game plan is to hem them in their own zone and use our cycling and our puck possession and puck protection down low to kind of gain momentum and create some chances. We've been doing that pretty well.
We've also been winning quite a few face-offs. That means you've got possession. That means you can build something with possession rather than having to spend most of the shift trying to win the puck back.
Yes. It
was up in the air, lobbed up in the air, and Patrick Galbraith watched it all the way down into the pot and covered it up. So the clock's hardly moved, and it feels like we've had about a minute's play at their end of the ice. Lakovitz on the draw, Malmqvist on the right wing. Panthers get it back. Keelepin, snap shot. Comes off the glass behind the goal. Malmqvist tries to backhand it into the zone. He does get in an intercepting stick, and Panthers are taking it forward. Lakovitz backhand. All he let fly. It was wayward, but it was worth a shout. Panthers, nice shot pass, nice little play from Keelepin. Malmqvist trying to get past Little. It's being held. No call. Ollie Bettridge kicks it to Malmqvist. Malmqvist right to the front. Oh, he just couldn't quite stretch and reach it. Bobby from Beeston was so close to stretching. Had it been William Quist, it would have been in the back of the onion bag. That Mike Little on defence, mostly the coast, some AHL. Then he went EBIL and DL2, and now he's landed in Denmark. Panthers at the second dig, win it. DeSantis, nice shot, little spin and backhand. Sam Hurd throws it into the danger area right in front. Adam Deutsch steps in, goes to the corner. Little whacks at it and gets it down the ice, and then a nice coast to coast, east to west pass. Sent the Danes in, and they've got it round to Phil Lane. Phil Lane with a snapshot off target. Kept in, goes wide. They keep it in again. Lane's cocked the trigger and wants it. Kevin Carr can't get it covered. Sam Herr off the boards, goes and gets it. He's got company on the far side. It's Jake Hansen, and he fans on an open net. Oh, the scoring machine that is Jake Hansen, for once, didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, I think it just rolled on him last minute. You can see the ice is very snowy. It was very snowy all weekend. I think it just rolled on him last minute.
Great breakout by the Panthers, though. Well, the drama of the breakout has woken the drummers up. They haven't been here all period, hardly. Stephen Frank across to no man's land. No one at home. Brian Connolly across. And big Brett Bulmer, the former Fife Flyer, sends it across. Julian Talbot drops his shoulder, doesn't fire it. And then Brett Bulmer just couldn't latch onto the centering pass. Brian Connolly's kept it in. William Quist can't keep it in. The Danes come out 2-on-1. It's dropped to one side. Stick in by William Quist and Danny Fick between them. They got a piece of it. At least they forced them away. Now the Danes try to fashion a shooting position. Neither referee puts their arm up. The home crowd put their arm up. They wanted a penalty. They didn't get one. Mark Matheson gets a chance to set Panthers up. He freezes it, sends it round the back. Can Panthers make something happen? It's dropped off in the corner. Brett Bulmer turns away from his man. jams it across, and Mark Matheson still in position to collect, sends it to the back, it hits the glass, ricochets up, it'll be a face-off to the right of Patrick Galbraith. We're in the last 5 minutes of the first period. Panthers with their noses in front. Well, Mario Simeone finally realised he only had 4 players on the ice. We were quite happy to go against 4. This time Robert from Beeston does not win the draw, but it's sent all the way down. Icing's waved off, Keelepin's got to it anyway. Backhand around to the relative safety. Panthers forward to Ollie Bettridge. He's robbed. Mark Matheson turns into an area well populated and then turns back out of it and then gets the puck back on a return pass from Lakovic, and now he's bringing it out of the corner all on his own. Spins and turns. Cleverly sees that Panthers are changing on the fly, lets them all go, but then his pass is a little wayward, but Jake Hansen loses an edge after turning on the speed to get to it. Here's Brett Pellini. Brett Pellini has a look, can't backhand it to anyone, sends it to behind the net where he knows Jake Hansen will be in an advanced position. Panthers working back round the back. Pellini can't get to it this time, and the Danes get a chance to clear through Little. They chip it in. Adam Deutsch played it one way. Stick in, good stick. Oh, it hits the LED display at the end of the ring. Someone could have been heading to the auction to buy a new TV for the rink on Saturday. Sunday afternoon here in Denmark. The whole week's had a Sunday afternoon feel to it, but I gather that's the way of life in Denmark. I was interested to see what would happen on an actual Sunday afternoon, but it's just the same.
Very quiet region, but lovely people and a lot of good hockey to watch.
Good shot, Panthers trying to get a poke check in. It ricochets, could have gone in. There was some space. There were top corners of the net. Postage stamps on both sides of the envelope. Good hustle though. I think it was Julian Talbot who got it forward. Brett Bulmer goes one way, goes the other. And 76 for the home side. Takes the obvious penalty. Constant Mäkinen. He flaps his arms, the 27-year-old Finn, and looks up to heaven, then shakes his hand. He's still saying, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, ref. Yeah, well, I think Brett Bulmer made sure the ref saw him do something.
Big power play here with 3 minutes left in the first period.
2-minute penalty, player number 76 for Sønderjyske, Constant Mäkinen for tripping.
So tripping's a call with just under 3 minutes to go on the period. Oh, Brian Connolly got a glove on it, he went up in the air. He's not the biggest of blokes anyway. But he got a stick in on that one as the Danes tried to mount a short-handed attack, and now Panthers can circle the wagons and bring it forward. Here's captain Sam Herr. It's been double teamed. Can Panthers come out of it with possession down below us? Sam Herr gets it. Across the point. Santis. Right, Connolly quarterbacking it. Has a look. Just moves his feet a little bit, trying to position it. Nice feather pass. Jake Hansen tried to send it to William Quist in front for Big Willie to turn it in across. Here's Jake Hansen again. This time he fires one. Galbraith didn't know where that one went. He didn't so much save it as get in the way. He's playing with his helmet behind on, so I think that shot did ricochet off the mask. Now Panthers trying to change on the fly. We're halfway through the power play. Send it all the way down. Kevin can't make sure. And Unit 2's out there. Brett Pellini comes behind the net with speed, gets the legs going. Drop pass number 1. Adam Deutsch comes forward. Drop pass number 2. Brett Bulmer sends it out left wing. Panthers team down the left wing, having a look. Here's Brett Bulmer looking to set it up on the feet from Matheson. It's across. Deutsch Swedish, so he did have the soccer ball skills. And here he is now with the puck on the end of his stick. Gives it, it's thrown into the danger area. Panthers, can they keep it in? Yes, Deutsch drops down. Low blocks it, right to the front. The little tip from Talbot goes wide of the far post. Talbot gets it, and at the second attempt gets it back to Deutsch. Last few seconds of the power play. Panthers send it again, looking for that tip. No one at home. Danes are getting their man back. We're right in front. They whack the puck to the corner. Brett Bowman slams the brakes on it, squirts the puck out the other way. We're in the last minute of the first period. Panthers leading by a goal to nil. Brett Pelini spins and shoots. It's blocked. He gets another chance to keep it in low. The Danes try to fire it out through Mark Matheson. He's a big unit, and he's kept it in the corner. Last few seconds of the first period. We're in the last 30 seconds to be precise. And the Danish side literally grabbed the puck and rolled it out. An underarm bowling technique. Last few seconds now. Oh, big hit. Comes in. Bobby from Beeston just gets back up and does the chase. And Ollie Bettridge tries to get them back, doesn't quite fully connect, but the period's run down. Good start for the Panthers.
Yeah, we had a few good looks there on those last power play. Too bad we couldn't get one past Patrick Albright. There's a bit of pushing and shoving there at the end of the period.
Well, the Danes are feeling quite brave at the moment because they're outnumbering Johnny Rowe about 7-1. Suddenly the rest of the Panthers arrive, and the Danish fans don't like it because when Panthers balanced the books, the Danes backed off big time. Oh, the Danish coach, Mario Simeone, screaming at the referees for not calling a cross-check. Now they're moaning at the referee. Sam Herr, as captain, comes in to join in the conference call. Centre ice. There won't be any penalties on this, I'm sure of it. We've had 20 minutes of good action. Panthers lead by a goal to nil. I believe Brett Pelini got the credit for the goal, and we'll be back with the second period. Our colleagues in Denmark should have some interviews. Normal tea, extra milk. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Der kommer Nottingham ind med fart. Stor mulighed her, og så er det scoret allerede. Nottingham bringer sig foran med...
Tough loss yesterday. Could you please talk us through the game yesterday?
Yeah, I thought it was we were a little sloppy at times, and they scored on a couple chances, and I thought we still deserved a better outcome, but that's hockey for you.
And now here we're shortly a couple of hours before your game against Sønderjyske. We have another game going on here. The French guys are in front with 3-0, so you need desperately a win tonight to go on to the finals.
Yeah, we're not really looking at their game. We just want to focus on our game and take care of business, and that's why we're here. We're here to win tonight, and that's what we're going to do.
Good. Thank you very much, and a good game tonight.
Thanks.
Patrick, nu står vi her kort før kamp 3, sidste afgørende kamp mod Nottingham. Vi har været igennem en hård turnering. Vi vandt over Ungarn i første kamp, og så slog vi så franskmændene i går. Hvordan, du synes selvfølgelig, det er gået godt, men hvis du lige skal snakke igennem i første kamp, hvordan synes du, det er gået?
Ja, altså, kamp 1 rammer vi ikke rigtig vores topniveau, men vi spiller alligevel rigtig godt. Nok til at vinde. Og i går, der tager vi lige et gear op og spiller en rigtig, rigtig god kamp. Nikolaj står fantastisk i mål. En holdindsats fra start til slut og fortjent point i går også.
Og nu er det så Nottingham, der gælder der. De har været igennem 2 hårde kampe. Lidt overraskende tabte de måske i går til Ungarn og må være et desperat hold. Vi kan være så heldige, at det hele er afgjort inden, men hvordan tror du kampen bliver i aften?
Ja, men som du selv siger, altså det er ikke afgjort for alle holdene. Altså, vi må bare spille den ishockeykamp, der skal spilles. Vi skal være professionelle, vi skal spille for at vinde. Vi spiller altid for at vinde, specielt her på vores egen hjemmebane, så det er det eneste, der gælder.
Og så er det vel et eller andet sted og lidt sjovt, at du kommer op. Jeg ved, der er nogle enkelte af dine holdkammerater, og du kender nogen fra bestyrelsen der, så er det vel også lidt sjovt at spille med dem.
Ja, helt klart. Det har jeg glædet mig til. Det vil jeg ikke lægge skjul på. Også at der er så mange fans med fra Nottingham, så det betyder også noget at spille lidt foran dem. Jeg havde en fantastisk tid derovre, og de drenge, der er tilbage, dem har jeg også et tæt forhold til. Så det skal nok blive interessant.
Altid. Tak for snakken, og så rigtig god kamp i aften.
Mange tak.
Coming off the ice of kind of a tough first period, how do you see it in there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a pretty skilled hockey team. I mean, it's a big game for us, or for them, sorry. I mean, they got to win to get in, I think. So, I mean, yeah, we got to be a lot better. I mean, I thought we were pretty relaxed and kind of let them take it to us. So, we got to regroup and come out and be much better in the second period.
Does it make a difference that we are already qualified into the final round, or what?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you hope it doesn't, but probably in the back of your mind, maybe you know a little bit. But I mean, for us, it's important that we keep building. We got a big game coming up on Tuesday, so I mean, it's really important for us, in front of our home fans, to play well and play the right way, and hopefully get a win tonight.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you.
Han har været her mange år. Han går foran, og han har et A på brystet. Han har stor betydning for et hold, og specielt for vores unge spillere, da han selv
ligger tilbage til Galbraith, som viser den, og så er der altså mulighed her. Det er Oliver Betteridge, der kommer fri, og den tager Galbraith. Der kommer Nottingham ind med fart. En stor mulighed her, og så er der scoret allerede. Nottingham bringer sig foran mister den her i første omgang, og så slår Nottingham kontra. Her, den var ned, men også måske en afslutning her. Vind Eskesen tæt på en foran. Lidt spiller den over på kanten her. Ja, Sharp, der forsøger sig. Så kommer John Rio her, som trækker ind, og så forsøger han sig, der er Galbraith ud med. Lige nok ikke ud af zonen. Her kommer Sam Høre igen. Og udværket forsøg. Så kommer Jake Hansen tilbage til Høre her med nummer 41.
Han har bestemt taget en rigtig stor rolle i det sønderjyske forsvar.
Han er her. Så vinder Nottingham. Det er Jake Hansen der. Og så er der mulighed her til DeSantis. Han går helt ind, og så har Galbraith pukken. Der kæmper om pukken her. Mickey kommer godt ned, og nu ligger den lige op til Matheson. Den har Patrick Galbraith.
Den har væggen væk fra vores vinger. Så de er oppe på en svær opgave her. Det kræver, at vi får flyttet pukken hurtigere. Det starter selvfølgelig nedefra. Får flyttet pukken hurtigere, så vil der være mere plads til vores vinger.
Gansvort der igen. Kommer Josh McDonald ind for en mål og forsøger at vippe den ind her. Udmærket af Josh McDonald. Og Sharp der, og en fejlpasning, og så kommer Sam Høre og Jake Hansen. Og Jake Hansen, Mäkinen over til Silver, og et godt skud af Christian Silver. McDonald forsøger at arbejde til ind. Det er udmærket vendt af Josh McDonald. DeSantis. pasning herover til Dirk Hansen og William Kvistby. God pasning herover til Dirk Hansen og William Kvistby ved at få staven på ind foran. Det er Sanchez, og her kommer Dirk Hansen igen, og den har Galbraith. Madison. Madison her igen, og så forsøger og så kommer tungt hit der Rasmus Nye, og så 6 sekunder igen. Tiden kører ud, tror jeg.
Og der står, at man kan vinde som nice prices, og mine damer og herrer, det er simpelthen sådan en partykit med lækker, specielt fremstillet anarkistød, og så er det med mokai og det hele. Så få lagt fotos op på vores Facebook-side, og så trækker vi vinderne i 3. periode. Tusind tak til Royal Blue, som har sponsoreret anarkistød og mokai.
Hi from Denmark, folks. We're 3 minutes away from period 2 of the last game of this tournament, and such a big game as well. Panthers leading by a goal to nil. It's time for our Danish language tutorial. We've told you that hi means hello, spelled H-E-J. Hi, spelled H-E-J, means bye-bye. Tak means thanks, spelled T-A-K. And now we're going into family groups. So, if you've got a grandchild, the grandchild calls dad more and calls mum far.
Opposite. Calls
mum's far,
mum's
more, and dad's far.
Yes.
But gets complicated if we're talking granddad. Now, if the child's dad is the son of the granddad is called far. If the child's is born of the mother of the grandparents, the grandma is called Mormor, and the grandfather is called Morfar.
Yes.
If the child wants to say hello to their auntie, and it's the mother's sister, they have to call the mother's sister, for auntie the word is Morster. But kind of shortened to muster.
Muster.
But it's spelled Morster. If it's the dad's sister, the auntie is called Fester, as in Uncle Fester in the Addams Family. That's dad's brother, Fester, dad's sister, Morster. And the guy doing the language then went on to uncles and ran out of steam, so he just nicked our word for uncle, and everyone's an uncle.
Everybody's called an uncle.
Okay. Crazy country. Crazy country. Did you get a cup of tea in the interval, folks? We couldn't get tea, because they call it English breakfast tea, but it's not. What we did get was a glass each of Faxi Condi, which if you want to upset a Dane, you tell them, oh, Faxi Condi is just Sprite. No, it's not. It's Faxi Condi. It's Faxi Condi. It's not Sprite. So the arena's filled up a little bit. A few more people have wandered in on a Sunday afternoon from whatever else they were doing in Denmark on a Sunday afternoon. Panthers lead by a goal to nil. Was scored by Pellini on good play by Hansen and Connolly to set him up. 2:45. Goal in the 3rd minute. Panthers lead by a goal to nil. We had a little bit of push and shove, a little bit of handbags at the hooter. No sign of it now. And Little gets it across to his deep partner, and Lane can't reach that one. And it's on target, so there'll be no icing, and Brian Connolly has it. Lane chases him round the back. Brian Connolly backhands it out, but it's picked off. Loose in front on the rebound, but Connolly plays it off the boards. Sam Herr can't get onto it, but just making his presence felt. And the Danes have dumped it in. Jake Hansen spins and turns, gives it to Connolly. Connolly, nice little pass out. Sam Herr can't get it across. The centering pass skips over, and Frank brings it down. He's rubbed on the boards, making a bit of a meal of it. Danny Fick's going to pick up a penalty.
They called it an elbow there on Sam.
It's on Sam?
Yeah. No, you're right. I think it's on Danny.
Sam's just representing the team. It's an elbow penalty against Danny Fick. Danny's expressing disappointment. Sam Herr's explaining why it wasn't, but the Danes get a power play.
But as we saw yesterday in this competition, boarding is 2 + 10, so I think we'll be happy with a 2 for elbowing, and we don't want to lose Danny for 12 minutes.
Yeah, Sam's just explained there was a little bit of embellishment there, and the Hungarian referee doesn't understand English, let alone Danish. Compa Panthers.
Let's go Panthers.
Yeah, see, you didn't even teach me that one.
No.
Now I've got texts coming in from all over the world, some texts from some very good people. Oh, Mario Simeone is ranting and raving. I don't think the referee should let him talk to him like that. Long way to go, coach. You're on a power play, and you've kept the puck in the zone with Mike Little. Kevin Carr made the original save. They got to the rebound, but it went wide. Here's Little again. Panthers nearly get it out, but not quite. Right across back door, off target. Shot came in from 86. Josh McDonald. And now Mark Matheson has more time to clear. Sam Herr's robbed it short-handed. They've robbed it back though. Fagan should hire most of these people for picking pockets. Right, Denmark comes forward. Can Panthers get to it? No, but the puck squirted through. Kelsel sends it down the ice. Good job by the youngster, doing exactly what he's been told to do.
He didn't get a lot of ice time yesterday, Gary. It's good to see him out here on the penalty kill.
Dedicated young hockey player. Here's Mats Lund. Mats Lund's free at the back post. Here he is now. He winds up. He steps forward. He throws one. Kevin Carr says, "Thank you very much." Puts it in the back pocket of the Harris. Jordan Kelsey just got a punch there for his trouble, for doing his job. Bit of feistiness from Daniel Nielsen. Take his number, Jordan, for later. Panthers have got rid of nearly 90 seconds of the power play. It's their second of the game. It's in feet. Adam Deutsch gets enough of it to get it forward. Julian Talbot couldn't get it out of the zone. Mats Lund can't get it on target again. He's got a chance for a third shot. This time he tries to tee it up. He's going to get it back. Fanning on the shot was Frank. Lakovic can't get to it. He's Lund. Shoots. Good solid save, holding his position, and this time Julian Talbot gets a piece of it and tips it down the ice. Panthers have killed another Danish power play. They still lead by a goal to nil. Kevin Carr covers up.
Good job on the penalty kill, Gary. We kept them on the outside. We had a few shots, but we managed to block them. So we'll take this kill at this point in the game.
Oh yeah, that's worth a goal. Two good kills by the Panthers in this game. Tends to be a tough period for the Panthers, the second. Tends to be a slow start for some reason.
Yeah, we had some good start in this competition so far, but the second period is hard maybe to keep up that rhythm and follow up on such a good first period. We have to find a way here to keep getting the puck behind their Ds and get our forecheck going. I think we're very efficient when we forecheck them.
Tim Wallace having a little chat with the referee out of camera shot. Now the referee's going to have words with Sonderjyski. Sonderjyski is the name of the region, and the E on the end means elite team. So much easier to say Vogens. Why don't we call it Vogens? That's the town.
Voyens.
Well, yeah, but the fans themselves are chanting for Voyens. Here's another song for Ken to make a note of, not to Nick, for our home games. Danny Fick out of the penalty box. Panthers get it forward and tip it down. Brett Bulmer outskates his opponent, back to the front. Julian Talbot from right in front, roofs it past Patrick Galbraith, and after 23 minutes and 9 seconds, Panthers double their lead with a super goal from Julian Talbot, and the big flag is being passed over the heads in the far right corner.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say, Gary. If we put the puck behind their Ds and we work them, it's not easy to stop Brett Bulmer when he's coming forechecking full speed. So that's the kind of play we want to see from the Panthers.
Great play by Brett Bulmer. Poked it down the right wing, went and got it himself, took it round the back. Julian Talbot knew what was coming, it was delivered. And he said thanks very much for the special delivery and turned it into a very special delivery. Big trip, and Tim Wallace is still shouting at the referees. Well, 86 was about 4 miles, country miles offside.
Tim was...
I always think it's a lot easier. It must be a lot easier to spot offsides from upstairs than downstairs.
Yep.
Because they're so blatant sometimes. How could they miss them?
Yeah, I think Tim was arguing for a trip there in front of our bench. But you're right, from up here it's always easy to see the offsides, but when the referee's not maybe positioned perfectly, it's sometimes hard to see.
Rebound off Kevin Carr. squirts loose and Panthers have a chance to clear. Guy with the long hair for the home side is Anthony Nigro. An American. Gila playing across to oh, for goodness sakes, referee. Sam Hare was taken down. The referee didn't call it, so Sam made sure the other guy came down on his knees as well. And now he's called both of them.
Yeah, I think it's a feisty game for this competition and maybe international play.
Feel to it,
yeah, it has.
It's the first game of the 6
yeah.
that's felt like something we generally watch at home. Speaking of which, we're next at home on Sunday, December the 1st against the Sheffield Steelers. Good seats still available. Grab one while you can. We're back on December the 4th, a Wednesday night, against the Manchester Storm. And season ticket holders can bring a buddy for a £5. Hey, season ticket holders can bring 2 buddies for a £10.
Nottingham Panthers, Samuel Hare, 2 minutes wrestling, and player number 3 from Sønderjysk, Christian Silva, 2 minutes for Ruffin.
Ruffin was the call, 2 minutes each. Not coincidental, so we're going 4 on 4. Panthers have no qualms about coming out. Little whistle from Brett Pelini got the attention of Mark Matheson. It ricocheted around and Panthers had to regroup, but Mark Matheson makes some room for himself, slides it through the middle channel, into the feet. Panthers take it back again, 3rd time. No problem with regrouping like this. We've got possession and we lead by 2-0. Tolbert and Pelini, the goal scorers. Mark Matheson through the middle. Dishes it off. Brian Connolly gets it back across on the backhand. Good hustle by the Panthers. Brian Connolly trying to get back to position, make sure he got the puck as well on the way. And Panthers change all 4 sets of legs halfway through the 4 on 4 2-minute spell, while the 2 guys serve 2 minutes each for roughing. The Danes cut across the middle. Panthers trying to keep them to the outside again. Long range shot. Big glove comes out. Kevin Carr puts it in the back pocket. Adds it to his wallet collection of saves. We'll have a face-off to his right, but we've got fresh legs coming out for it. And just to recap, in the land of fairy tales, Panthers need a win in regulation to win the group. A point sees us through. 44 seconds to go on the 4 on 4 spell. Talbot, the scorer of the second goal, wins the draw. Deutsch sends it further around the back. Talbot sends it back. Adam Deutsch. And now back to Talbot with more time. Nice measured pass. Sends the Panthers down the right wing. DeSantis couldn't control it. The Danes have a chance to clear it. There's a loose stick on the ice. It's Julian Talbot. It gets under some skates. But Nigro couldn't latch onto the loose puck, and now the Danes bring it in, and it's going nowhere on 4 on 4. Guy should have had the confidence to take it back into his own zone while his teammates were changing personnel. Deutsch, nice little feather pass right across. William Quist circles, has a look, backhands it to the corner. We're back 5 on 5. Adam Deutsch protects himself and the puck on the boards. And he's moving fine afterwards. Now the Danes come forward, 2 on 2. Extra body comes in, Adam Deutsch gets a chance, backhands it down the ice, steaming after it. Here's Brett Bulmer, who made the second goal, brings it right to the back door. It's loose, it's in the back of the net. Go, Donny, go! Johnny Rowe makes it 3-0 Nottingham at 26:35. Bulmer gets another apple.
Yeah, exactly, Gary. When, like I said, when he's coming down the ice full speed, it's hard to stop him, and Adam made a great play there, put the puck in the free space for Brett. He skated full speed onto it, and Johnny drove the net. We got a 3-goal lead.
So Johnny Rowe from the doorstep gets the flag in motion again. We got 13:25 to go. Well, if the coaching staff of the home side were frustrated earlier in the game. Oh, and the visiting fans are taunting the home fans. You're not singing anymore. It's not so much singing as banging the drum, but they're not doing that.
It's a long game. There's a lot of hockey left.
Yeah, awful. Over 33 minutes and 13 seconds. Well, 12 now. They just spoiled the tidy time check. We got a penalty on the play.
Did he call another double minor? I think he did. I think the referee doesn't want to lose control of this hockey game. Like we said, it's getting a bit feisty. So he's.
Bear in mind, is in a tournament like this, there's a supervisor, there's a referee supervisor, and they're watching what the officials are doing as well. They're being rated like they're normally not rated back home. Back home, a local guy might come along. In our league, Ho, head of hockey operations, Michael Hicks might come and have a look and see how they're doing. Here, you've got international eyes on how they're performing and what they can do. And these guys do this not necessarily for a living, but what they like to do is get selected for big tournaments, even bigger tournaments than this. So they want to keep a lid on things. Panthers win the draw. It's a second spell of 4-on-4 this period. Panthers get it down the ice into relative safety. Icing's waved off, even though it was 4-on-4. And the Danes try to come in with speed. Kevin Carr shuts the door and sends it to the corner. Brian Connolly reads the play quickest. And with those little legs going 10 to the dozen, he comes down the ice. He's taken down. That'll be interference. The home fans are livid. The home fans do not like the way the referees are calling it. And number 7 is going for a sit down. Rasmus Schultz Lie. He's not going for a lie down. He's going for a sit down. But his name is Lie. Well, I think in the hands Christian Anderson's country of his birth, the home fans are thinking big bad wolf here. So, it's not a very common thing, a 4-on-3 power play.
No, it's not. It's, but you know, I think with having Jake and Jason on the ice with both good shooters, we should be able to get something going here.
And very good as well was the fact that we won the draw. So Connolly has it now. Panthers looking, no snapshot coming in there. But DeSantis looks through, Turpas gets it, shoots and scores! Panthers go 4-0 up, 4-zip, 12:19 to go second period. DeSantis had it a point, little give and go, went to the far side. Panthers fed it across. You may not practice it, but it looked pitch perfect to me.
Yeah, big goal for us here on the power play. 4-on-3 is not something you practice, but you don't practice it that often. But obviously, the guys know what they're doing, and they executed here the switch with DeSantis. He opened up for the one-timer, and no mistake.
Jason DeSantis, assisted by player number 41, Samuel Herr, and player number 21, Jake Hansen.
Hansen and Herr officially getting the assist. Good effort by the 4 of them. And has that seen the back of our good friend Patrick Galbraith? I think it has. So, the fans, the Nottingham fans, are chanting his name, but in a rather derogatory fashion, I'm afraid. Sorry, Patrick, but it's 4-0, and they're sending in Nikolai Henriksen, 24-year-old, another Danish goalie. Patrick was the Danish national team goalie, but apparently lost that spot. So, 4-0 Panthers lead in Sing Galby off, and here comes Nikolai Henriksen. Big goalie. He's got a frame on him.
Yeah, big young goalie. I watched him play last night. He was very good. He moves very well for a big guy. I don't think Patrick was to blame for these goals at all, but when you have 2 good goalies in your team like this,
well, he's got to try and get something going.
Exactly. It's an easy decision to try to get this team going.
I suspect he hasn't got someone to go on and challenge Gielepin.
No.
In another way of getting things going. Also in this tournament, you get penalised heavily if the gloves come off. So what can he do? At 4-0, he changes the goalie. We can understand that. Mark Matheson takes it back. The 4-on-4 again after Panthers scored the 4-on-3 power play goal. Great shot from DeSantis now. A great play by him. Started it and finished it. Guy Lepin stick handles his way through. Sweeping stick check, doesn't do anything to stop the big French Canadian. He goes all the way around the back. Turns it to the middle channel. Julian Talbot and skips over his stick, but William Quist puts the big stick in and keeps possession. And then, the stick came in from Anthony Nigro, and that just sent it upstairs. Without that stick intervention, who knows what a William Quist wrist shot could have done.
Yeah, on a fresh goalie like this, who hasn't really probably moved much since warm-up, it's good to get a few shots early on, see if he's ready, see if he's sharp.
Right through the age groups, don't you, when they switch your goalie?
Yeah.
Shoot the puck, shoot the puck, shoot the puck, try and catch him cold. The Panthers smuggle it down the right wing. Now the Danes smuggle it out of the zone. The Vikings come forward, Little throws it left, Little goes to the middle, puck doesn't join him. Now Little's had to bring it back out. A one-timer shot, it's fumbled. 2 saves in a row by Kevin Carr, one with the glove, one with the blocker. Payne loses his foot, all on his own. Panthers are offside. Robert Lakovitz hasn't heard it. We haven't played it, so Panthers get some fresh legs on. Kevin Carr comes out, backhands it across. Great stick handed from Kevin Carr. We used to have Kay Wall, he was a good stick handler. Just as some of the fans in the audience that come for the puck.
Yeah, Kevin is also very good. Yeah,
I think he's on a par. High, not very handsome. Wasn't wide, it was over the bar. Good stick in from Dylan Malmquist. Great stick, wins the puck, gives it to Brian Connolly. Brian Connolly fakes to come left, sends the puck right. Panthers cross the halfway line. DeSantis sends the puck in deep. We're approaching, fast approaching, the halfway mark of this vital Continental Cup game. The Panthers lead by 4 goals to 0 in Sonderjyske. Well, Phil Lane made a big nuisance of himself running into Brian Connolly. He doesn't know the puck's behind him. Pantomime season's coming up, very much behind him. Panthers were offside there. I thought they were offside. I'm going to say the Danish linesman got that one right. And the home fans who've increased their numbers, but we would have filled our building for this. Sadly, the final will be somewhere else as well. We get the ice in January for the final, if the score stays like this. We're halfway there, though. Panthers get it forward. Jake Hansen sends it to the corner. Sam Hare chases it down. And robs them. Oh, he's picked a pocket or two tonight. Sam Hare makes room, shoots. Off the shoulder of the keeper, tries to win it back, can't. Now Jake Hansen goes looking for the puck. Shots have been hard tonight from the Panthers.
Yes.
Stretch pass sends the Danes in. Guy Lepin. He's going to get a penalty for hooking.
I think his stick just gets stuck there in the Danish player.
Well, the Danish player made sure it
got stuck. Guy let go of his stick to try to get the refs maybe a little bit of lenient, but
30 minutes and 39 seconds gone. Guy Lepin sits on the naughty step for 2 minutes. Deutsch, DeSantis, Talbot, and Sam Hare with the job of trying to get us through the start of this penalty kill. It'll be the Danes' 3rd power play of the game. Is it 3rd or 4th?
I think it's 3rd, and we did pretty well on killing the first 2, yeah.
Nigro back to Little across, pad save. Adam Deutsch gets hold of it, and it's out. Little is quite a little defenseman, but quite active. Jumps into the play, quite fast. Great stick from Jason DeSantis. The Panthers turn it forward. Can Sam Hare get away from the covering plays? He shoots. New keeper makes the save, but has to hang on. We get a face-off a long, long way from the net of Kevin Carr. So far, so good, Guy.
So far, so good. Yeah, I think if we, the guys are very lively. We create a lot of offense. If we keep bringing it to them and we don't sit back and you know let them dictate the play, I think we'll be okay.
Just walking around the team hotel, they were mad about the result against the Hungarian team,
yeah.
weren't they? And then they'll have been even madder that the same team then pulled their keeper to mean we had to win this game, or we had to get a point to go through. And we could have gone through if Amiens had won by 3-2 or 1 goal. We'd have started this game already in the final. So that'll have wound them up as well.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody's got, you know, we came here, like I said, we came here to win the group, and everybody's very, has a lot of pride in our game. I think guys are going to try hard to win this game tonight.
Matheson and Lakovic got it down the ice. Kells makes a nuisance of himself, and then he goes for a change, and William Quist comes out with a huge reach. The Danes have gone left wing. They've still got time on the power play. Over 30 seconds on it. He's Mads Lund. Danny Fick gets onto the puck. It slows that attempt. Mads Lund comes back, tries the shot. Kevin Carr gets it, covers up. 19 is pulled out of it by Danny Fick. Then the referee grabs hold of Danny Fick. Now, is he going to call us and give them 24 seconds of 5-on-3, or is he going to balance the books in the penalty box?
I don't know who is calling, but he's definitely got something. Maybe he's calling Kevin.
One of each. Coincidentals for the pile-up.
That was very...
it wasn't much, was it?
There's an unwritten rule in hockey that you don't really touch the goalie, and Kevin... Here you can see gives him a little tap after he slashed him.
Yeah, it's only a love tap though. He's only saying, hey, I'm here.
I don't like that 19 there goes back in the pile straight at Kevin.
Well, let's name him. It's Martin B. Eskidsen. Skidor, as he's known to his friends. Eskidsen.
Quist is serving.
Yeah, is it Quist penalty or is it, as you say, Kevin Carr?
A couple of penalties, starting with Nottingham Panthers, playing number 15, Carl-Emil Quist, 2 minutes roughing.
Christie gets 2 for roughing.
Then playing number 60 from Sønderjyske, Stefan Frank, 2 minutes roughing.
Stefan Frank gets 2 minutes for roughing. And the Boyens bench, even more infuriated. Kevin Carr tracks across the blue paint beautifully and denies 86 for the home side. Josh McDonald. Josh McDonald, 4 years in the coast, then a cup of coffee in Norway. Then last year he went back for a year in the AHL in the coast, and now he's in Denmark. 25-year-old Canadian, Josh McDonald. Denied by Kevin Carr. Taxi for McDonald. See what I did with that car?
Taxi.
Congratulations, by the way, Guy, on driving us here today much quicker than previously.
Yeah, I was in control of my own GPS. I didn't make any mistakes that time.
Pellini gets it forward. Panthers have possession.
Nottingham Panthers playing at full strength.
Jake Hansen. And Comrades can't keep it in. Hansen goes for a change on the fly. Sam Hers back on the ice. Saved by Kevin Carr. There was quite a bit of goal to go for.
Another penalty call coming up.
But who's he calling this time?
Yeah, I think he didn't like the little tap on Kevin there after the whistle.
Oh, and they're upset. He's doubting the referee's ability. Oh, they're blaming the ref. It's our friend Josh. It's Josh McDonald. Taxi for McDonald, I told you. So it's a 5-on-4 power play to the Nottingham Panthers. Dare we dream of the fairy tale 5-0 scoreline? Why not? We're in Denmark. We're a long way from Odense, though, where Hans Christian Andersen comes from. How do I know that, Guy? Because I've been to Odense with the Panthers when we were en route to becoming Continental Cup champions of Europe, the only British team ever to win a European title. I haven't mentioned that this week, more than once, twice, a few times. Brian Connolly makes his way through. Couldn't quite get the shot away. John Rowe runs a little decoy move there. Connolly comes forward. Rowe's right in front. Back door. Hansen uses the boards to get it across to Connolly. Connolly having a look, quarterbacking it. Gives it out to Paul DeSantis. He's got one goal already. Jake Hansen right across, in and out of the corner. Connolly latches onto it. Panthers trying to use the man advantage to goal advantage. Right across, it goes through the middle. Sam Herr was being up, nothing given. Nice little triangular play. Oh, little step over shot off the keeper's shoulder, doesn't know where it is, up in the air. Panthers go for it, Panthers want it, Panthers get it. Panthers back to point, DeSantis has a look, little chip forward. Sam Herr lines up, shoots, keeper doesn't know where it is, it's loose. The defenseman covers it well. The D-men use the old headlock method of commandeering the cover-up.
I think the ref just called a penalty on Johnny Rowe because of the previous call there on Kevin Carr. They're trying to get the stick work out of the game. I can't blame them, but I mean the puck was loose. You could see from here that the puck was not frozen at all, so that's why I think Johnny tried to put it in the back of the net.
So if we're right, it'll be 4-on-4 with a face-off at our end of the ice.
Speaker box, the referee, please.
I think a local taxi firm might have sent a message and picked it up on the microphones by mistake there. Because I was saying taxi to Josh McDonald. They're at the front door now. Okay, so face up to the right of Kevin Carr. For some reason the Danish bench has a gate open.
2-minute penalty. Team Nottingham Panthers.
Referee chatting to Tim Wallace.
2 minutes slashing.
Slashing was officially the call. Again scored Johnny Gould.
Og de er til orientering. Nottingham Panthers har fået 2 straffe. Det er altså de 48 sekunder, som Borg spiller. Det er fordi vi har...
There's some query on the score clock because I think it's just that the home penalties aren't showing. We've got 2 penalties showing, but it's actually 4-on-4. So he's just advising the coaching staff, the team benches. It's 4-on-4, and the penalties do exist. They'll be keeping an eye on them on the stopwatch and advising the gatekeepers. We have a gatekeeper back home, but she just looks after tickets for the games, and you don't upset the gatekeeper. She's been well trained. Kevin Carr picks it up, scoops it up. We'll have a face-up in our zone. Well, William Christ has finished his penalty. We're still 4-on-4. 5:38 to go. Panthers win the draw. So smooth by Julian Talbot. Just gives it to Adam Dutch. He goes behind the net and gives it back to Julian Talbot. Can't quite thread it through. Dodge gets a big piece of him. No offside call. Adam Dodge goes back. Pope checks his man. Soccer ball skills. Gets it forward. Why do we call it soccer ball? Well, a previous coach of the Panthers never liked football or soccer ball.
Team Sønderjyske playing at full strength.
Right, so the Danes are onto a power play. But the puck's in the safest place it could be behind their net. Matheson goes for a change on the fly. Panthers get extra legs out. Phil Lane takes so long to cross the middle line. His colleagues have got there before him. Offside against the Danes. 4:52 to go. I think 55 seconds of power play. Clock on your screen says 56. John Rowe already on his feet, itching to get back out there. I think everyone else has been released from jail under license. And they're back on probation out on the ice. Panthers win the draw. Nice one by Ollie Bettridge. He's gone a long way, but that's just killed a few seconds. Gila Pin backhands it down the ice. It was just a bit too high for Sam Eyre, the captain. He tries to rob the Danes behind their net. Two very close poke checks, don't get through. 30 seconds of power play still for the Danes. They've got the man advantage on this power play. Harsh call against John Rowe. Lane fires it around. Nigro gets it back to the centre area. Nigro back to Little on the blue line. Little fakes the big shot. Gives it back to Nigro. Nigro tries to take it forward. Panthers all blocking. Big sliding save. Stacks the bags. Kevin Carr then covers up. And then the bodies go in to protect him. See, I always think the referee should clamp down on that charging on the keeper, because that's what instigates things. If they don't, then they just have to let a little bit of protection go on for the Panthers. But 6 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Panthers looking in good shape, although the face-off will be in their zone. Kevin Carr asking for the water bottle to be changed, and the referee says no, put it on the top of the net.
Two big saves there by Kevin at the end of the power play.
Oh, the big sliding one was possibly the save of the tournament so far. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 legs all around that puck there. John Rowe's back. It's bouncing around. Panthers get it down. Brett Pelini takes it out of midair. Panthers bring it full. Panthers onside. Jake Hansen having a look. He's been quarterbacking a lot of attacks. He's been getting assists. Now he's at the back door, hoping to get it. It was just on the wrong hand. He couldn't get the shot away. Tries to send it back to the blue liners. Misses them. Panthers have to regroup. He's the bulldozer. Going down the left wing. Left the puck behind this time. He won't leave it behind all the time, Denmark. Pelini gets it back to Conley. Conley taps it across to Matheson. Matheson has a look over halfway, chips it into the corner. Long reach of Brett Bulmer. Neely takes possession. Poke check from Adam Dodge. Still going strong, still looking strong, still playing well.
Yeah, Adam's having a really good game tonight. I hope that he's fully healed from that bump he got on the first game.
Sent in deep by the Danes. Ollie Bettridge makes sure he wins the race, and icing is the call, and we'll have a face-off down to the side of Nikolai Henriksen's goal, the 24-year-old replacement goalie for the home side, who trail by 4 goals to 0. I say home side because technically we're the home team, which gives you last change, but that doesn't really apply these days in ice hockey, does it? You're supposed to get last change. People cheat. Cross to Adam Deutsch. Leg in from 13. Deflected that shot from Adam Deutsch. Mads Åhlund. Deutsch brings it forward, turns away from his men, backhands it out. Oh, Ollie tried to chip and go himself. It's in the corner. Ollie's going to take a change. He's right at the gate. Gate gets opened by equipment manager Adam Goodridge, and the Danes also changing behind the play as we approach the last 2 minutes of the second period. Danes are offside, and for once they don't argue about the call. We're now in the last 2 minutes of the second period. Just to remind you then, the Panthers return home for road action in Sheffield and Manchester in the league, and then we're at home to Sheffield on Sunday, December the 1st. I think we're in Coventry the night before. Then we're at home again on Wednesday, December the 4th. The available ice comes at us like buses in 2s and 3s this year. There's nothing we could do about it. But if the boys play like they did last time at home, what a pair of games they were against Belfast Giants. It'll be well worth the price of admission. Panthers make a bit of a mess for the first time of getting out of the zone. The Danes try and get a little physical on the boards. Not really what we've been seeing this year at home. It's been more stick checks and fishing expeditions on the boards. It's been quite physical. Jordan Kelsall doesn't quite rob them. William Quist plays it in, it didn't come out, but then they bring it out. Right to the front, poke checks go in. Little has a luck to make sure he's not going to be too many men. Smart play by the Canadian. He's brought it forward now. Stick comes in. Big gaping goal, and they find the back of the net, and the home fans think they're right back into it. It was scored, I believe, by 29 Phil Lane, a second-round draft pick of the Phoenix Coyotes 9 years ago. Since then, 4 years in the AHL. 2 years in the coast, a year in Norway. Now he's here in Denmark this season.
A bit of a lucky bounce there. It hit, I think it hit Brian Connolly's stick in front of the net and just lobbed all the way in the back of Kevin Carr's.
Well, the Danish coaching staff are urging their bench to feed off the energy in the building. That was officially given to Phil Lane. We're in the last minute of the second period. Oh, Jake Hansen's shot clips the back of Sam Herr, could have gone anywhere, went to safety from the Danish viewpoint. Now they've thrown it east to west. Mark Matheson covers his man, it's back out front. Little with a shot, Kevin Carr bobbling, covers it up, snaps it, puts the mousetrap down on the little rodent, on the kitchen lino, and corrals the puck, and we'll get a face-off.
Good push back here by Soniuska. They're very aggressive, and we'll have to be careful on the rush. Their Ds are joining the rush, and they're very aggressive to try to get back in this game.
I'll tell you one thing I've never seen before. Well, I might have. But this afternoon's game, both teams were trying to pull the goalie, which was why it was ridiculous for the Hungarians to pull it when it wasn't going to help them anyway. They couldn't get through on goal difference. But if they bided their time, the French team would have had to pull it because they needed, then the Hungarians would have got the goal they perhaps thought they needed.
Yeah.
Didn't happen like that. 4-1, last 30 seconds. Panthers need to just take this. It's been a stunning period, although they've got a chance. William Quist back door. Norma gets it across. William Quist tries to play it off the back of the keeper. Still time for another shot. Across to Adam Deutsch. Shoot it through a forest of legs. Squirts out the other side. Still chance for another one, but it needs to be quick. Last 5 seconds. Thrown at the net. Could go anywhere. It's moved back door. Julian Talbot tries to jam it home. The keeper covers up. 1.1 second left. We'll have a face-off. And the score stays 4-1. Would have been nice to get a quick fire reply there and restore the cushion.
Yeah.
As we watched that last scramble. Well, Dodie Wood would just shoot when he drops the puck, shoot it on net. I got a feeling Julian Talbot tried to shoot.
I think he did, yeah.
Anyway, great second period for Nottingham. A little blip, a little bubble on the end of the period. But Panthers were 4-0 up, and they lead in this one by 4-1. A point will see Panthers through to the final in January of this season's Continental Cup. A win in regulation will see Panthers go through to the final as group winners, along with the host nation, Sonderjyske. We'll be back with the third period shortly. Our colleagues from Denmark will fill the interval as best they can.
Continental Cup sponsorer af Davidsen, GTS, OR Sparkasse, Sønderjyske Ishockey Support, Naturland, DSG, Hotel Vojens og Janssen VVS, Fortsat Leasing, Royal Miracle, Arkil, Genavik, Frekvens, OG Haderslev og Kolding, Frø Sparekasse, Entreprenørfirmaet, Otto Christensen AS, Linak, Lindam, Nikolai Freelance,
Jake, coming off the second period, strong second period, leading 4-1. You've got to be quite happy.
Yeah, no, I think we've played 40 good minutes here. Obviously, with that last goal, it's kind of a bad bounce. But after yesterday's game, we felt like, we needed to come out, push the pace, and be aggressive. And I think, we played physical, we played smart. Obviously, trying to stay out of the box, but it's kind of tough right now. It's going both ways. But definitely pleased to be up 4-1 right now.
Did your pre-game preparations change when you saw the first game?
Well, no questions about it. We definitely we knew that Amiens did their job and put us in a spot where we had to win. Either way, we went in this game like knowing we have to win. And but definitely, that changed a little bit. But no matter what, every game we go into, we're looking to get a W. We expect to win, and we know obviously this is a good Denmark team here. And so far, so good. We're pretty happy with the way we prep for this game.
So 20 minutes left. What are you going to do?
I think we got to still keep doing the same thing. I don't think we're going to see us sit back. I think we're still going to try to score goals, play the same way we've been playing. I think anytime you kind of get satisfied with being up 4-1 and you hold back, that's when bad things can happen. I think you'll see us continue to be smart but aggressive as well.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Fart. Stor mulighed her, og så er der scoret allerede. Nottingham bringer sig foran.
Forhåbentlig er det det, de har snakket om, og så kan de køre videre på det, de har haft indtil videre.
Og så er der scoret. Nottingham bringer sig på 2. Kommer i store mængder. Så er der mulighed igen til Nottingham, og så scorer det til 3-0. Ind omkring Galbraith. Danielle. Så er det med ro ud til DeSantis. Han har tidligere weekendvis, han har et farligt skud, spiller med nummer 6 her, og nu flår han den op i nettaget 4 streaming-timer af i morgen rundt omkring i de små hjem hos spillerne. Lad os se her, om de kan få scoret og reduceret Sønderjylland. Og den ryger ind der, og det er netop Philip Lane, der har reduceret.
næste hjemmekamp. Handelfrøs Arena, mine damer og herrer, er på fredag den 22. november kl. 19:30 for gæster fra Herning Fox.
All right, folks, we're 20 minutes away from a place in the final of this year's Continental Cup for the Nottingham Panthers, the only British team ever to win a European title when we lifted the Continental Cup. As Corey Nielsen told us on a text, along with the likes of Adam Keefe and Ryan Finity wishing as well, defend the plate, boys, defend the plate. We've got to put the turkey on something. We won't get it till after Christmas. So, Director of Hockey Guidis said, what will the team talk have been in that interval?
I was just listening to what Jake Hansen had to say in between periods in his interview, and I think he's absolutely right. I think Tim would have said, you know, we've had success so far in 2 periods by playing aggressive and really bringing our game, our style of play to Sonajuska. I don't think we're going to see the Panthers trapping or being very passive. I think we're going to keep being aggressive and try to make plays. You know, at the same time, you have to be smart. It's not. It's 4-1 for us. There's no need in risking and forcing plays on the blue lines. But yeah, just keep playing aggressive and playing our own way.
And Sonajuska have to come at us.
Yeah, they will. They will. They will come back hard. They had a good finish there in the second period, so we have to expect them to come hard.
Meanwhile, behind us, there's not as many sausages being on display for sale as there were on our first game. Down to a couple of dozen left, 3 ladies serving behind the wall. And that just leads me to this afternoon's trip round the shopping mall story, where Guy said, oh, come in here and see if you can find some plates for my wife. And we went in, and he led the way, and I turned around and said, did you realise we're standing behind the counter next to the tills? And there was a queue of people. I was just telling them, just take it, it's fine.
It's fine.
Just go. But they didn't, they were very polite. Here we go, folks, 20 miles. Summer has the puck taken off him by the player, lost his stick. That allowed us to win it back, but the linesman from Denmark whistles us down for offside. Well, that's 13 seconds of it done with. Chance to clear the zone, but the Danish side keeps it in. Crazy results going on back home, I hear.
Yeah, a few upsetting results in the Elite League so far today.
But we've been saying all year, teams are knocking each other off. It's that race has a long, long way to go.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's good for us. We've had a rough little period there, so it's good for us.
Danny Fick working away hard, gets it across to a teammate. We played off the boards. William Quist stretches back, gives it to Danny Fick. He backhands it across the back of the net, and Brian Connolly uses the glass to get it down the ice. Mike Little goes for it, the Canadian defenseman for the Danish side. Julian Talbot was making himself big there to try and spoil it. Julian Talbot again goes to try and intercept. Little uses his speed, gets his little legs going. Gilipin fires it up the boards. Talbot latches onto it, goes east to west. Matheson backing up the play, sends it in low. Danes backhanded across. Lund gives it back to his teammate behind the net. Panthers stacking the mid section of the ice, the neutral zone. Shot target. Goes down, but the rebound comes out and it's popped on, and we've got a 2-goal game. I think it was Lund the scorer, Madzo Lund. Just the start, the home side won at 41-38. Well, that's going to fire up the home bench and the home crowd. They got that goal late in the second period, and they brought that momentum into the third period. Kevin Carr made one save and made himself big, stack the pads kind of, but the second shot found its way in. Next goal is going to be huge. Gloved over the timekeeper's protective glass and into the crowd. A fan wearing a Phil Lane shirt goes to try and get it. Oh, it's a race between two below us. And the little fan who sneaked in from the right got to it first. And the Danish fan with the camouflage shirts must have been worn for a bet at some point. Didn't get the puck. Time to be sensible, Dee. Calm down.
Yeah. I mean, that was, kind of a fluke play and a big rebound that ended up right on their stick. So it's nothing to be worried about, nothing to panic about. I thought we had a good first shift there, so it's back to business as usual.
Little dishes it off. He's getting help from 46. Daniel Madsen. Now they get it forward. The Danes coming over the blue line with speed. Shot comes in. Kevin Carr makes a regulation save. Rink announcer here in Denmark trying to get the home fans going. He's waving his arms above his head. Shoulders blocked, Kevin Carr goes down on one knee to try and cover the two sides. Panthers try to rob it, can't get hold of it, take it off lane, and now bring it forward. Pellini. He's got one goal. Can he play a part in another? Jake Hansen was offside. Knew he was offside. The linesman didn't give it. Sam Herr pushes his man into the boards. And the guy surprises him. Stumbles a little bit. And slashing is the call against Sam Herr. Power play opportunity for the home side to make it a one-goal game. From 4-0, the momentum, as it so often does in ice hockey, is with the opposition now.
2-minute penalty, Team Nottingham handles, player number 41, Samuel Herr, for slashing.
43-08, big kill. We've had big kills already.
Yeah.
But how many times can you kill a decent power play unit like the Danes have got? Let's hope one more. Danes have possession. Little give and go, he gets the return pass. Throws it to the front. It's bobbling around. Could go anywhere. Panthers have a chance to clear. Robert Lakovitz banks it down the ice. Panthers get a whole new set of legs on there. Danes take it over the blue line, throw it to the far corner. Stefan Frank wants it. Stefan Frank doesn't quite get it. DeSantis makes sure that Panthers get it, but only as far as the blue line. It's across. He winds up for one shot, then shoots another. Hits something, goes back out to him. Lund, the last goal scorer for the home side, sends it across to Frank. Frank inside. Back to Lund, big shot. Kevin had it covered. It's come all the way around and out. Mäkinen hasn't got it down the ice for the home side. Volume's been cranked up here in the Vosgens Arena. The Frost Arena, sponsored by a big bank here in Denmark. Panthers banking on getting out of trouble, and that helps from Adam Deutsch. Sends it the full length of the ice, and we got 35 seconds of the kill to go on Sam Herr's slashing penalty. Panthers get a chance to clear again. Robert Lakovitz helped create it. Jake Hansen finished it off. They both go for a change. Panthers sent fresh legs out for the end of the penalty kill. Julian Talbot's on the ice. Brett Bulmer's on the ice. He gets a piece of it. They're offside and they play it. That should go the other end, but they won't on a power play. We know that. Last 10 seconds. Count it down, folks. Skiddy's on at left wing again. Eskilden. Mark Matheson's breathing down his neck. Nice draw win by Julian Talbot. He's been pretty much a revelation on winning the draw.
Yeah, he's helping us big time with puck possession there.
Another successful kill by the Panthers. They still lead by 2. Panthers smother out the attack. Bulmer gets it forward. Chris can't steal it. They bank it forward and play it off the glass, but the bump does enough, and the puck's free with Julian Talbot across to Brett Bulmer. The bulldozer goes route 1. He's all on his own. Panthers are changing on the fly. Now he slams the brakes on. Gets a little bit of help from Matheson, but the puck is stolen by the home side. 14 miles to go, Neely. Panthers leading by 2. The skating 5-on-5. Panthers steal the puck. Quist sends it in low, goes to get it himself, can't get there first. But the Danish side can't get it out as well. It's sent round the back. Quist goes, gets it. Clever, lets it run through his legs, feeds it out to Danny Fick. Danny Fick sends it round the back. This time Captain Sam Herr's gone to get it. Sam Herr protects it on the boards. Can he make something out of nothing? He gets it forward to Brett Pelini. Brett Pelini doesn't control it. Sam Herr tries to steal it. They can't, and the Danes counter-attack with speed down the right wing. Stick in, sends it upstairs, hits the netting. Shot came in from 76, which is Konsta Mäkinen, 27-year-old. First year in Denmark. He was up and down between the 2 leagues in Finland, but he had a year out in Slovakia as well along the way. 27-year-old Finn Mäkinen goes to the bench, and Mike Liddell has taken his place out at point for the home side. Robert Lakovitz wins the draw, gets the return pass from DeSantis and sends it in on the diagonal dump. Dane's trying to work it out. Here's Phil Lane. Gets it forward, it's off a leg pad. Can we get to it first? Yes, DeSantis chips it off the wall. It's not gone out. The Danes have kept it in. DeSantis one-handed, frees it up. A big hook on Adam Deutsch, not given. Panthers have a chance to clear. It's in dangerous territory right in front. Trap in the air, no one knows where it is. Lane has it, gives it straight away. Ollie sends it off the boards, goes for the return. John Rowe's coming in. Ollie makes room, tries to roll it in. It's loose, and the goalie's gone down. Doesn't make a save, really. The puck hits him rather than him stopping the puck. The Danes changing on the fly. They were tired. They were out of gas, and Ollie nearly restored a 3-goal cushion. Guy Lepin in enemy territory. He's going to need a nosebleed job when he gets back. He's so far out of position. He's got back to the blue line. Panthers trying to put some pressure on, trying to get their game going again. The referee goes down. The Nottingham fans find it hilarious. The Danish fans, I don't think, noticed. Well, Guy Lepin poked it back to his colleagues and changed on the fly. And now, here comes Brett Bulmer forward. Kind of controlled, then lost, and then regained in control by William Quist. Used to play in Denmark, of course, Big Quisty. Poke check from Brian Connolly, then he gets a chance to clear it, chips it forward. The Danes keep it in. Sent round the back, Connolly can't get it. Nigro taken out of the play by Danny Fick, who's got the puck forward, carries it forward, slams the brakes on, he's been hooked and hauled, and under pressure gets it to Brian Connolly. Connolly takes route one out the front of the goal. He's Jake Hansen. More of a slap check than a poke check. DeSantis has read it. Panthers would be offside, but they're back. Pellini got back, but DeSantis lost control of the puck. 11 miles to go. Panthers lead by 2. Adam Deutsch sends it in behind the net. Taking over goalkeeper Henriksen. Got a piece of it, left it to his skaters. Now they bring it forward. It's round the back. The only one there was Lane. Panthers trying to work it across the back of the net. Now they have a chance. Adam Deutsch, nice, clever little layoff pass to get it forward. It's dumped in by the Panthers. No icing whistle. Should have been, but wasn't. Sam Herr can try to free it up. He can't, but John Rowe has it. One of the scorers tonight for the Panthers when they jump to a 4-goal lead. Guy Lepin back on the ice for an early return to the action. Throws one to the front. That tip on the soft feed to between the hash marks has nearly pulled off the Panthers. Sam Herr makes some room. The Hair Force is at work. Tries the wrap around. Just shut the stable door in time. Sam Herr now tries to win the puck back. He's back checking. Oh, he's picked a pocket or two. Are you watching, Fagan? Oh, it hits the back of John Rowe's leg. Panthers have to go back to get it. But Sam Herr gets bumped into the boards, but takes the hit to make the play. Guy Lepin twists and turns and gets it forward. Robert Lakovitz, our senior Brit, had his testimonial earlier in the year. Last 10 minutes of this one, Panthers lead by 2. It's gone a bit open, it's gone a bit wild. Kevin Kerr says, thank you very much. I'll take that one and put it in the back pocket of my jeans. 9:28 to go. How nervous are you, Guy Doucette?
I'm a bit quiet, sorry Gary, I'm not helping out, but yeah, it's hard for me to give my analysis or my commenting when it's a big game like this.
Big round of applause for today's attendance of 2,639. That's a couple of hundred more than we have season ticket holders. Oh, Kevin Carr with a Forrester legs in front. Shot came in from Mats Olund. 19 was providing the screen. Old Skiddy, Skidson. But Kevin Carr flashed the leather. I hate that phrase, flashed the leather, but he really did on that occasion. Back heel to the corner by Julian Talbot. He picks up the chip off the wall from Connolly. Panthers can't quite get the poke check on it, but Julian Talbot turns it neatly back to Danny Fick, and Danny Fick sends it round. The little black biscuits come all the way round. William Quist can't control it. Panthers still forechecking hard, as they need to, with less than 9 minutes to go on this one. The Danes spin and turn, they get it over halfway, but only as far as Brian Connolly. Oh, Danny Fick tries to feed it down the middle channel, gives it away. A few fresh legs coming on for both sides as the teams change on the fly. Stick in from a tired Danny Fick, frees the puck up. Panthers use the boards and get it forward to Jake Hansen. He can only backhand it forward, and the Danes steal it and bring it in. Shot was way off target. Kevin Carr's tried to cover the near post. Panthers have kept the puck in low. Panthers, will they get a chance? No. 2 on 2. And the Danes come back with it. Kevin Carr makes the save. Goes forward like the praying mantis and covers up, and we get a face-off. Just over 8 minutes to go, Guy. It's all right, Guy. I know you're nervous. Just join in when you feel like it.
Yeah, I will.
That drink of Sprite, or should I call it Faxi Condi, has gone to your head. It's not Sprite, it's Faxi Condi. Compa Panthers. We're in the land of fairy tales. We lost to the Hungarians. Sam Hare does well, loses out initially, battles to win it back. Jason DeSantis gets it forward. Pelini gets a piece of it, but he doesn't go too far into enemy territory. Little gets a chance to corral the puck and take it behind the net and out the other side. He's urging his teammates to go forward as he brings it forward. They say they're still onside. Stick in from Jason DeSantis. He's trying to steal the puck back. He can't. Nigro, the American, loses possession, but then Panthers back off a little bit and he gets it in. Big slash comes in from DeSantis. Tee up, and it goes wide. On the blast from 11. So Nielsen's gone for a change on the fly. He's been replaced as the Danes bring it forward again. 7 minutes to go. They flipped it forward, but Ollie Bettridge sticks out a left leg like a goalie, making himself big on the blue line. Panthers get a piece of it. Matheson, flattened on the boards, takes the hit to make a play, protects the puck. Gielepin gets it forward. Ollie Bettridge has a look. Off the boards. Jordan Kelsel getting a late shift to rest tired legs, shoots just wide. Can Panthers keep it in the zone? Matheson does. Kelsel sends it in much lower. Panthers go screaming to the bench. Kelsel with the fresher legs, tries to steal it and does. Has a look, sends it to the front. We hadn't quite got there, but Panthers have kept it in the zone. Kelsel goes for a change after an excellent shift, a game-changing shift perhaps, as he kept the opposition at where we wanted them, 250 feet away from our net. Just over 6 minutes to go. The Danes have sent it in. Should have been icing, not given. Kevin Carr plays it anyway. Brett Bulmer, they stick a leg out. He kind of gets slowed down and can't get to his own chip. Oh, they're coming in now. He's got room for the big shot. Kevin Carr in and out, but to safety. Oh, someone was looking for a penalty there. It was 86 for the home side. Josh McDonald trying to buy another power play. We're in the last 6 minutes. Panthers take it out of mid-air, get it forward. Is Danny Fick doing well? It's forward. Brett Pelini goes in, and keeper Henriksen has to cover up, and finally we get a face-off down the far end of the ice. 5:39 to go. Panthers leading by 2 valuable international European club competition goals.
You gotta give it to the guys, Gary. It's 3 games in 3 nights. It's very high-paced, very intense game from both sides. The Danes are not giving up, so Newski wants to win this group, and it's I don't really care if it's entertaining at this point, but I think the fans are enjoying this one.
It's been the best game of the tournament by a mile. The Danes come away with it. He's a pesky little interference kind of player, number 11. So bad I keep forgetting his name. Shot through traffic, Kevin Carr makes the save and then jams it away and gets it down the ice. Daniel Nielsen, I must remember that. The lost stick is handed into the penalty bench. That's 150 quid's worth they'll want to get back. It's chipped in, Kevin Carr turns it to the side. Bodies coming in, Mark Matheson. Oh, clever little backhand through his legs. Panthers chip the wall with the bulldozer. The bulldozer gets it forward. We're down the ice. We're in the last 5 minutes of this one. Brett Bulmer tries to wing the puck free. He can't, but they're stuck at their end. The Panthers fans starting to make noise to our right. 4.5 minutes to go. Panthers lead by 4 goals to 2. A win in regulation means Panthers win the group. A point means Panthers go through to January's final of the Continental Cup. Off the wall and chipped into the relative safety of neutral ice. Mark Matheson has to go back. Probably will have to do the same thing again. Backhands it across. Wrong colour shirt there. It's given to the front. Good stretch and a tip. And Sam Herr is being hooked. No call given. He loses his footing. He shoots. It's behind him. He stops it on the line. Panthers nearly wrap this one up. It lay on the line and the guy got a stick into it. Panthers ring wide pass comes over the blue line. Connolly has to back check. Danny Fix there looking to give the return pass. Gets it. Fick brings it forward. Gives it to Connolly. Less than 4 minutes to go on this one now. Connolly takes it forward, so close the captain to wrapping it up to the back door. Panthers throw it to the front, it pinballs around and the Danes have to fire it down the ice. This could be icing, waved off. 3:22 to go. Panthers hammer it down the ice, great pass in the end. Shot off target. Goes upstairs. Referees concur.
Well, that was a close one, Gary. I think it laid on the goal line. I don't know if we're going to see a replay there, but.
No, the home TV crew are going to show. Oh, this is it. Here we go. Sam Herr brings it through, gets the shot away, squeezes through. The keeper scrambles to try to get to it. Then a teammate comes back and pulls it off the line. And Brett Pelini and co can't get a stick on it. We've got just over 3 miles to go. 3 big Danish miles. Well, that should be icing the start. I'm going to wave it off because the Danes read the play. They were going to get to it first. Big wind-up shot off target. John Rowe didn't get to it at first, but then got a piece of it and then sends it down the ice. This will be icing against the Panthers. Tired legs will have to stay on with just under 3 minutes to go.
I think will we see a timeout, or I think the Danes are probably going to use their timeout here. No, they are not.
I'll tell you what, if these sides do meet again in the final, it's going to be potentially another cracking game. Important draw win, face-off win by Robert Lakovitz. A lot of sticks go in, Panthers win it and get it forward. Lakovitz takes the pass well. 2.5 minutes to go. Lakovitz knows where he wants it. Down low, out of danger. Panthers trying to win it. In the far end of the ice, they don't. They're onside, the Danes. Shot comes in, pad save. Adam Deutsch chips the wall. Panthers need to chip it again. It's gone up in the air. It's hit somebody on the bench. Deflected. Is he going to make it in our zone, or did they play it last? He says outside the zone, we're in neutral ice. Good place to be with 2:14 to go. The ringside announcer's about to announce 2 minutes left to play. They're going to pull keeper Henriksson sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think Sonajuska has to go for it. They have nothing to lose here. They want to try to win the group, so I'm pretty sure he's going to come out here if they get possession, or if we get a face-off in front of Kevin Carr.
Very animated on the bench, Mario Simeone. Oh, nice little chip forward by Ollie Bettridge. Julian Talbot goes and gets it, backhands it to Bettridge. They whack at it with 3 sticks, 3-on-1. They get it down the ice, but only as far as the Panthers defence. The immaculate Mark Matheson. Class out. Panthers use the boards. No one knows where it is. It's landed on the stick of Brett Bulmer. He sends it to the corner. He goes past his man. He can't do too much, or it would have been an interference call. We're in that last 2 minutes. Panthers were 4-0 up. The home side came back with a goal late in the second, early in the third for a 4-2 scoreline. Since then, Panthers have been trying to get hold of it, trying to keep control of the play, and to a large extent they've done it. It's on the back of the net, behind Kevin Carr. It's bounced off it. They've used the boards, they've got it out, they've pulled the keeper. They've gone 6 skaters against 5. They're trying to make a shot. Kevin Carr heads one out, straight off the face mask. Used to be an automatic whistle, no longer the case. Nigro gets it across. Little fakes the shot. It's sent into a forest of legs. Julian Talbot has a chance, lobs it down the ice. Panthers just get it over the blue line. No one's got control of it. 60 seconds to go in this vital Continental Cup, final game of this round of the competition. Panthers fans are making the most noise now. The home fans are joining in to clap down the last minute of the play. Lund gets it across. It's loose in front. Panthers get a chance to clear. It's in neutral ice. Jake Hansen in the foot race. Can he steal it? Yes, he can. But he has to shoot on the hoof, as it were, and it's off target. But he's over halfway, so there's no icing whistle. 30 seconds to go. Panthers are on their way to the Continental Cup final in January. It's ricocheted around. Someone needs to bang it down the ice. They can't. Danish side keep it in. There's a rebound. Big save. Big block by Danny Fick. Huge block with seconds left on the clock. Last 10 seconds of the game. Panthers trying to protect the 2-goal lead. The Danes with 6 skaters throwing it in. Kevin Carr picks it out of the air, apples off the lower branch and throws it towards the face-off circle. You can speak now.
Yeah.
You're happy?
I'm happy. 5 seconds left, 2-goal lead. I think we did it. I think we won the group.
Which was what we came to do.
Yes, and I think we deserved it.
Despite the best efforts of the Hungarians.
No, I think we deserved it. We played well on Friday against Amiens. We showed up tonight, had a good win.
And to be fair, against the Hungarians, we lost by 1 goal.
We lost by 1 goal. A couple of, you know, we have to give it to them. They worked really, really hard on Saturday, yesterday. And
they got 3 lucky goals and they ended up with the thing.
Big block.
Shot. Look at that. Big block by Ollie Petrick just to wrap it up. Way to go, Panthers. Compact Panthers from Denmark. We get our fairy tale ending. Guy, you go to the locker room. I'll wrap up for the fans back home. The flag's waving for the Nottingham Panthers. We're going to the final. We're going to the ball. Get your best dress out. Put a buttonhole in your lapel and celebrate with the Nottingham Panthers. Panthers go to the Continental Cup final. We couldn't win it twice, could we? Surely not. My thanks to all the Danish troops. And Gary Moran, we wish you well. The cameras will roll through the end of match ceremonies, but it's time for a little drink, a drink of water, a drink of possibly something else. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage from the 3 Panthers games. Panthers are back at home on Sunday, December the 1st against Sheffield. See you then, folks.
And ladies and gentlemen, best player of Team Nottingham Panthers, player number 92, Brett Bulmer. Og det er vores allesammens direktør, Claus Rasmussen, der overrækker til vores CEO, Claus Rasmussen. Best player of Team Sønderjyske, player number 5, Mike Little. Please help us off, help us off. Og så rejser vi os alle sammen, mine damer og herrer.